Wild Horse Food. Hi, I'm Carly Fairbrother. Welcome to the last Grown Up in the Woods. I'm here with my friend Justin Brown from Wild Horse Food Company, and we are heading out to collect some maple syrup, or tap some trees, I guess. Tap some trees, see how everything's going. I guess you had some good sugar weather last night. Is that what you'd call it? Sugar weather?
Yeah, had some good sugar and weather.
So most of the world's maple syrup comes from the eastern part of the continent over there. But here on the wet west coast we have the Bigleaf maple, and it is really underutilized. Justin is tapping into that, pun intended.
Bucketville. Wilton to Bucketville. Yeah, see, there's some in that one there. That one there. All of these I just re-tapped last night.
Were these all just today?
Yeah, these were all empty last night.
How many trees do you have tapped?
About 200 trees. These will just fill up, and by tomorrow morning they'll probably be full, and I can come through here and collect and start making some syrup.
So why don't you think more people try doing Bigleaf maple syrup?
I'd say because it's a lot of hard work and very time consuming. You have to have a lot of land and trees, and the trees only grow in specific areas, so there's not a lot of them out there in a high enough concentration to make it viable.
Are sugar maples more productive?
That I don't know. I mean, we live in a climate here where we have a lot more of the ebb and flow cycles that they typically only get once back east. So, I mean, we could be collecting here for months between November and say February or March. So overall in the year, it's hard to say whether or not the sugar maple would produce more or the bigleaf would produce more.
Just tastes like water.
Called a T, where you can connect 3 pieces of tubing all together. So now we have a completely enclosed container for our fresh maple sap. I've grown to love that sound of dripping water.
So could you tap a vine maple?
Yeah, you could actually. You can tap any maple species. It'll differ slightly in taste and sugar content, and they don't produce a ton of sap. You know, it's kind of relative to their size, and it's quite a small tree. Really, you shouldn't tap a tree if it's less than about 10 inches in diameter.
So how many trees do you think you'd need if you were just doing it for your personal consumption?
Well, for your personal consumption, I mean, a good flowing tree should produce in itself almost a liter of sap in the season, or syrup rather. And that's really the best thing about this, is that, hey, if you have 10 or a dozen or a couple dozen maples on your property, you can take some time and enjoy being out in the woods and make yourself a real sweet, natural food, right?
You don't need to buy sugar anymore.
No, I'm a total maple syrup convert. I mean, it's replaced sugar in just about all of my food.